Greetings and namaste, divine infinite light beings, masculine energy, feminine energy. Welcome in and welcome back. I am a little spark of light. I say, together we are the divine infinite light beings. Pure hands, pure heart, pure thoughts, pure intentions, and raw and clear, accurate messages to come over me in the present moment as I release the negative energy and bring in positive energy and welcome in our supernatural spiritual love war team to assist us in this present moment with bringing us clear, accurate messages and protecting us. Ashe, Ashe. Um, I was getting this message. I heard whoever you are, divine, infinite light being, feminine energy, masculine energy. I heard you say, I love you too. I just had to sit you in time out because you were acting like a child, right? So whoever this is, whether it be family member, friend, lover, um, um, family member, friend, lover, co-worker, you know who you are dealing with. You know how this message resonates for you, right? So there it is there. Ashe, keeping a close eye on you, watching your every move, evil eye. So just beware that whoever you put in timeout for acting like the child that they were acting like, being immature, not trying to heal childhood wounds, being insecure and um, emotionally immature, they're watching you and they're also putting an evil eye on you. So this is an enemy that you walked away from. Could be a best friend you departed from, right? Still watching you, still keeping an eye on you, still keeping tabs on you because they're mad because you're no longer their best friend, right? But you said, even though we are no longer best friends, I still love you. I still have love for you. But whoever these people are, that's just a scenario, but that's what somebody is going through. Whoever these people are, um, that are watching you, are, Spirit is saying, are envious of you. So take that message as it resonates for you. And they want you to fall. You see how I dropped that? They want you to fall. Whoever these people are giving you the evil eye, but just know, oh shit, just know that you are divinely protected. We came in with that protection. These cards landed in just like that, reverse. I knew they were in reverse. You can't tell if they're in reverse, but I knew that they were in reverse, and they are in reverse. It says, you better run. So this is in reverse. You don't have to run because you're fucking divinely protected, right? There's no reason for you to run. There's no reason for you to fear. There's no reason for you to fret any of these energies, right? Because you are divinely protected, right? And that's all that matters. Remember, the infinite light beings are divinely protected, securely, divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by spirit. So there is no need for us to run from any situation. We stand there and we stand in the energy of warriors, supernatural warriors. We don't have to run. Them the motherfuckers that run when they find out who the fuck we are, right? It says, this time around, it will be a beautiful love romance past lifetime. So it came out in the reverse. So whoever's keeping a close eye on you, know in this lifetime, they will never have another chance with you. They will never have a beautiful romance such as you gave them in many past lifetimes. And then this lifetime, they still didn't get the shit right. And you had to take your love back. And now they fucking mad. That's why they keeping a close eye on you. So this is a evil eye X. A evil eye X, right? For some situations. For other situations, this is an evil eye family member, right? It says mind over matter. So these people, it's in reverse. These people are not using their mind over matter, or they did not use their mind over matter, right? They only did what mattered to them. They didn't do what was mindful. They had no intentions on doing what was mindful. They only did what mattered to them. And this is why it's in the reverse. Because they didn't, when it came to you, they didn't put no, they didn't use their brain. They didn't use their brain when it came to you, Spirit is saying. They only did what they was used to doing. And that's mistreating. And they mistreated the wrong motherfucker, which was you. Stealing from their family and friends and lovers. So we already know these people is toxic. That's why you walked away from them. But that still don't make you lose love for these people that you walked away from. You could love people from afar. Spirit is saying you love people from afar. You never lose the love. You never lose the love. If they was your friend, you never lose the love. You just don't pour into any more love. If they was your family member, you never lose the love. You just don't pour in. You just don't give. You just don't give anymore. If this was a co-worker, you're not giving the same energy as you were given before y'all fell out, before y'all had a disconnect, before it was some trouble stirred up, right? You are the golden egg for the bloodline. It is your birthright. Remember, claim it. Remember, Spirit posted that yesterday in the community board, that it's your birthright to be abundant. And here it is, confirmation right here, right? And this is why these people are envious. Spirit said, remember, keeping an eye on you, watching you. Remember, this is the Knight of Swords in the upright, right? Very curious, watching you, right? Because they know who you are. They know that, I was hearing you got the Midas touch. They know everything you touch turn to gold, right? The golden egg, because you are the golden egg. Remember, our Spirit already said a year ago, or so, 2 years, you're the golden child, right? A couple of months ago, he said, you're the golden child. Now the energy said, you're the golden child, right? So somebody you walked away from could have been a masculine energy, felt like they were God. Because I just said he, and I don't refer to the energy as a he or a God, right? Because I already know that we are the gods, and the energy is the infinite power. We are the gods, along with other celestial gods that are unseen. So, yeah. Okay, and this person, these people could have had like a godlike complex where they thought that they were superior over you. So you had to walk away. Wisdom of the ancient ancestors. Here it is here. They thought they were superior over you, but they had to find out you had the ancient wisdom ancestor knowledge, and they did not. Do not like condoms. Only want to lay down with you. So you have somebody that wants to be a divine counterpart, because if they only want to lay down with you and they don't want to use a condom, then that means that that is your divine counterpart. They're not looking or seeking to lay down with anyone else. They want to touch skin to skin. They want to be bareback because they want that full connection. So confirmation for those of you. So they don't want to share themselves with anyone else with their nakedness because they want to only share themselves with you and your nakedness. So that is a divine counterpart, whether they a feminine energy or a masculine energy. And see, this is landing right on top of keeping a close eye on you. They keeping a close eye on you because they know you got that knowledge. They know you got that Midas touch, right? You got some shit that they don't have, is what Spirit is saying. You can manifest some shit that they cannot, is what Spirit is saying. And this is why these enemies, because these are enemies as well as lovers. No, Spirit is saying these are pure enemies with this evil eye. You got some people watching you, but these are the enemies with the evil eye because of your knowledge, because of the ancient wisdom that you come with, you stand in. Wisdom of the ancient, wisdom of the ancestors. You come you come to finish. See, it don't even say ancient, but Spirit said ancient. You come to finish, and these people are watching because they know you come to break generational curses. You come to finish what every generation, lifetime of your bloodline did not finish. You are that master plan to finish it. You have been blessed with all the wisdom from every lifetime, every ancestor, every ancient ancestor is being instilled, it has been instilled into you. Your job, your practice, your purpose is to wake it up. And they see you waking it up. They see you awoke, right? Wants to be your one and only. Oh wow. So yeah. Yeah, that's the divine counterpart. That's the one that you probably had to put in time out, because remember, that is why we came. That is why the message was brought, because you had to put someone in timeout, whether they be a feminine energy or masculine energy, in timeout because they were acting childish. They were being immature, emotionally immature, and they weren't acting on their emotions, right? They were holding back. They were not giving you, being reciprocal. They were not giving you all you deserve. So you had to put them in timeout. They was acting funny. They was acting out in class, right? So that means they was acting out in class. They was acting out in front of people behind you. That means, you know, they was teasing you. Spirit is saying some of them was teasing you. Some of them was taunting you. Some of them was talking about you behind your back. You know how kids do in class. You know how kids do in class. You know how ugly kids can be in class. You understand this, you understand this, and you understand this because you are an adult and you've been there and you've done that. So by you being an adult and you being there and you've done that, you tired of this shit. Like, you're a whole motherfucking adult, whether you a masculine energy or a feminine energy. You're a whole adult acting like a child. And so I gotta sit you in timeout, put you in a motherfucking corner, place you in a mental prison, whatever I had to do to you to get you to get some act right. I had to make you stand up, put some books in your motherfucking, so somebody parents, poor child, I feel for you. But somebody's parents used to make them stand up and hold motherfucking books till they was just breaking. Like, oh, I feel for you. So this is what you had to do to this motherfucker. Like, mentally. You had to sit her, make her stand up straight. So somebody could be in the military, um, the, that field, military, um, Air Force, Marines, Army, Navy, um, National Seal Guard. What is that? National Guard? Is that something? Confirmation with the itch. I guess it must be something. Um, Navy SEAL. I said Navy, right? That's Navy. Well, you know what I mean. Somebody's in that shit, or you know somebody's in that shit. Stand up straight. So somebody's somebody feel like you being real stern because you put them in timeout and you want them to act right and you want them to be straight. So somebody could want somebody to be straight. You could be a parent that wants your child to be straight, or a sister or brother that wants your sister or brother to be straight. I don't know. Somebody wants somebody to be straight, um, like the opposite sex, and you want to do what you want to do, right? Or they want to do what they want to do, right? Whew. But yeah, back to the message, right? New house, new car, new love. So whoever this person is that want to be your one and only, you're supposed to have this Four of Wands: new house, new car, new love. I'm even getting new child. This is this is in divine timing. This is in divine timing. But y'all talking to each other telepathically, because that's how I got that message of you still love them, but they had to be in timeout. You had to put them in timeout, right? Whether you're masculine energy or feminine energy, whoever this person is your divine counterpart, but this person was not able to stand beside you in all wholeness. The way they were acting, they were not acting straight. They were not, they had to be took out of the line. You have to take them out of line. Remember, in school, we got to stand in line. We had to stand in line. So some of y'all could still have school age kids, because I said, remember, we in school we have to. So some of y'all could have children together, school age kids, and that thing, that thing you do, that thing you do, that thing you do. Okay, somebody likes that thing you do. Somebody likes that thing you do, right? But you they was acting a fool in line. You had to pull their ass out of line. You had to pull them out of line and sit their ass on the motherfucking bench. Remember them motherfucking fuck ups? Remember, because at one point in time, you was a fuck up too. I was a fuck up too. Had to be pulled out of line and sit on the bench because we was mirroring our friends. We was doing what our friends was doing, right? So we got the consequences that our friends got, right? But anyways, so these motherfuckers was doing what their friends was telling them to do. So you had to sit their ass out in timeout. You want to act like your friends? You want to fuck around and act like you single like your friends? Go ahead, I'll put you in timeout. You want to fuck around and act like you ain't got no children like your friends? Go ahead, I'll put you in timeout. You want to act like you don't got no motherfucking responsibilities like your friends? Go ahead, I'll put you in timeout. Whether they family or friends or lovers or co-work, whatever the situation may be. You had to put their ass in timeout because they wanted to be like their friends. They was listening to their friends. They wasn't following their own perspective. Remember, they wasn't following their own perspective, right? But now they know they want to be your own one and only, right? One and only cousin, day one cousin, day one best friend, day one lover, day one co-worker, one and only, right? Whatever the situation may be, right? And if this is a love, situation, you were supposed to have a new house with them, or you were supposed to go into a new business with a family member, or y'all get what spirit is saying, Ashe. But this person want to be your one and only, right? And this is landing. Oh shit! How? You know, see, they know they got to get some act right because they know this is a past life relationship. They know they supposed to be with you. They know they supposed to have this abundance. They know that y'all are supposed to be a motherfucking power supernatural couple that is supposed to make some kind of difference in this world, right? You feel it. You feel it. You felt it. They felt it. They feeling it now, right? They feeling it now because now you are no longer in their life. And now they see this is what y'all were supposed to have together. Y'all probably was supposed to have a business, you know, all of this. All of this. The four of wands. And somehow along the lines, they fucked up and had to be taken out of the line, right? They were standing right next to you, right alongside of you. Because I'm not getting a line, a straight line, right? I'm not getting a straight line. I'm getting like that military line where they stand up. Oh, confirmation. Where they shoulder to shoulder. You know, that line. So they were standing right alongside of you as a counterpart is supposed to stand. A counterpart not supposed to stand in back. A counterpart not supposed to stand in front, Spirit is saying. A counterpart, a divine union, a one accord connection is supposed to stand on side of each other. And they were standing on side of you. Till you had to put they motherfucker, you had the rankings to put they motherfucker, even though you was in that line, you was the head of the line. Or they was the head. Y'all was side by side. You was making the decision. Spirit gave you, Spirit said y'all had both had a choice. You was making a decision. They was making a decision. They made the decision to be a follower. And you had to put their ass in timeout. Two on the clock. You are the master. You have the power. Did Spirit just say? Spirit gave you the authority. Spirit gave you the authority and them the authority. One chose to use the authority and one chose not to use their authority. You stood in your authority right next alongside of them. They stood not in their authority right next alongside of you. What the fuck? Come on now. And y'all got the Spirit was about to let somebody have it. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. It's solely, I'm not even finna play. Ashay, what the? It's solely your choice to choose. Spirit said, make the right motherfucking choice. What the fuck? Right on top of don't like to use condoms. Want to lay only with you. Now this motherfucker is listening to Spirit. Whether they're a feminine energy or a masculine energy. Now they get the master plan. That you was the key to their master plan. It was a whole connection that was supposed to be linked and locked in solid. And they didn't fucking listen at first. But now, now I see the big picture. I can see beyond the veil, the horizon. Oh, I see the sun rising now. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom something tomorrow. There'll be sun. Yeah, they see you are the sun tomorrow. But it took them to go into the future. Because it say, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the future. They didn't see the shit when y'all was together in the past. in those past lives. In the past. Like a day ago. They didn't see that shit. But tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow is only a day away. So somebody longing to see you tomorrow. In the future. They hoping they still have a chance with you in the future. Tomorrow. Ooh. Tomorrow. 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 Ooh. 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 Somebody's scared to leave. That toxic shit that kept them from you. Fear is holding somebody back from being with you. And you understood this. That's why you have to sit their ass in time out. Because you're a light being. You're not living in fear no more. You've done that too much your whole life. Spirit has gave you autonomy to not live in fear. Spirit has gave you has wiped the veil from your eyes to see that fear is only an illusion. Fear is only holding you back. Fear will only keep you from your abundance. And see, their fear is keeping them from their abundance, and their abundance is you. Y'all together is the ultimate abundance. Right? Don't like condoms. So, like Spirit said, you got motherfuckers in your energy that is your divine counterpart. You got motherfuckers in your energy that are your exes that, is toxic with toxic ass dick. And don't like condoms and want to give you some shit. So beware of that shit. Sleeping in the closet with, ooh. Didn't Spirit say somebody wanted somebody to be straight? Here it is here. There it is there. So whoever, and it says right here, okay, it says, it say, I want to be your one and only. This say, you my one and only. So I feel like this is both of y'all energy because divine infinite light beings, masculine energy, feminine energy. You know this is your divine counterpart. And they're coming to the recollection. They're starting to remember. They're starting to awaken. Something you tapped in their ass. And then Spirit tapped them too. It's starting to make them see. And this is landing right on top of wisdom, right? And this right here, it says, thirsty, don't want to let your divine partner go. Spirit gonna tap that ass. So whoever, didn't Spirit say, these people holding on to this divine counterpart, these friends, these family members, ex-lovers. Now we see ex-lovers coming into the picture, but we already knew that. The toxic energy holding on to the divine counterpart to keep them from being in this union with you. These people can feel in their souls that if this union, my nose starting to fuck up. If this union come together, it's going to be an ultimate abundance for the two of you. And they see this, they feel it, and they don't want this for your divine counterpart. They just don't want it. They thirsty. So your divine counterpart is feeding them. Instead of your divine counterpart with 2111 on 911. 911 with 2911 on the clock. Your divine counterpart, and Spirit is saying it is an emergency that your divine counterpart stop feeding into these people, because these people is draining your divine counterpart the same way your divine counterpart was draining you. Your divine counterpart was draining you, taking that energy from you and taking it to these toxic people, and these toxic people draining it from them. And so no, your divine counterpart don't have no access to you. So your divine counterpart cannot be replenished, right? And these people that is sucking off of your divine counterpart, because that's what they doing. They're leeches. They big fat and they growing. They growing. They growing. They growing. They just growing, growing. As much as she allowing them to suck off of them, because these motherfuckers is thirsty. And they don't want to let them go. They don't want to let them go. They're refusing to let them go. And this is why your divine counterpart has not yet come to you. Because they don't have no energy. They don't have no energy. They don't have no life. They don't have no motivation. They ain't inspired. They can't get no act right. They still in timeout because they're allowing the people that help them be put in timeout still drained from them. Want to take you to, yeah. They want to take your divine counterpart to the underground dark side, and just the way you know that your divine counterpart is your divine counterpart, and they got enemies the same way you got enemies, or you don't got enemies. Enemies got you, right? Enemies got you, because you don't. Once you're done, you're done. It's no enemies. It's no get back. It's no none of that for a divine infinite light being. You just let that shit go. Like Spirit said, you love them from afar. But these motherfuckers turn into enemies, right? And they want to take you down, because before before they was in your when they was in your presence, they was trying to take you down. These toxic motherfuckers with the toxic dick and the toxic pussy, right? So your divine counterpart got the same shit in their life as well, with toxic dick, toxic pussy, toxic family members, toxic this, toxic that. Want to take them down, right, to the dark side, because remember, we are empaths. Some of us are super empaths. Some of us are um, empaths, and some of us are light and dark empaths, and some of us are all these motherfucking empaths in one. So you better start learning yourself to see which category of an empath you sit in, you stand in, the power you exude in, right? Kiss they ass. Kiss they ass to stay. So your divine counterpart is stuck in a situation where they feel like that they gotta kiss their ass to stay. And this is, I'm gonna put this right, Spirit said, put this right on top of the new home and the new house. So whatever toxic energy that's holding on to your divine counterpart, feminine energy, masculine energy, is keeping them from their new world. And they feel like since they're stuck, your divine counterpart feels like since they're stuck, they have to kiss their ass to stay. So they could be staying with family members, they could be staying with children, they could be staying with lovers that they want to get away from, like husbands, wives, baby mamas, baby daddies. You know, it, take the messages. I said what I said. I don't want you um, cutting the karmic off. Yeah, you said what you said. You don't want them. You cutting the karmic off because you know that you had to um, do what you had to do to get this person to act right. And this person is mimicking the energy of you. So this is your person telling these karmics, I said what I said. I don't want you. I'm cutting you off. I might have to be here for right now. That's why I got to kiss your ass. I got to kiss your ass because I got to be here. But I don't fucking want you. Get it through your head. You know why? Because you are the master And you have the power. They want you. They want you. And they understand this. You right. You right. They love you. You right. They love you. You right. They love you. But they resisting change. Fearful. Self-doubt. Didn't Spirit say that? Didn't Spirit say that? Spirit said that. Spirit said it. New love. They coming to bring new love. Forgiving and learning. Oh, they want you to forgive them because they feel like they learned the lesson. Remember, we in school. They feel like they learned the lesson and they want your forgiveness. It says, as you release and heal. So they're trying to heal the past. They're trying to heal from what they did to you in the past, right? You experience more love in the present moment. So they're trying to, divine infinite light beings, we operate in the present moment. They're trying to mirror you. They're trying to get in the present moment to be able to stand beside you because they learned. They want your forgiveness. Look how sad this motherfucker look. They just want to that this is actually you. This is actually you. This is them wanting your forgiveness. And this is Spirit is saying right here. This is your divine spiritual my nose is fucking up, y'all. I can't breathe. This is this is your divine spiritual war team telling you to give them a chance. But you already know that this is your divine counterpart. You already know this. I never looked at this card like this. You already know this. But this is the grace that you're giving them. Like, and somebody wants you to rub your fingers in their hair. Look, somebody just wants you, somebody wants you to touch them so they can receive your healing powers, your healing energy. So, excuse me, y'all. Can't breathe. Mm, 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 Somebody's dim without you. Whoever this is that you had to put in timeout is dim. God, y'all. It's dim. Their light is dim. And see how I can't breathe, y'all. Somebody is suffocating without you. I can't breathe, y'all. Somebody's suffocating without you. I gotta. A new love, a new, a new person has steered your romantic feelings. Spirit is saying, this person is gonna come back as a new person. This is the same person that you was talking about. You love, you know. This person is gonna come back in a new light. Is what Spirit is saying. Spirit ain't giving no time. Spirit is all to remember. Spirit said in divine timing. So yeah, and we have masculine energy and feminine energy. Feminine energy and masculine energy reverse the roles as they need to be reversed. But this is your super spiritual natural love war team saying that it's okay to forgive and give this person some grace because this person needs grace, right? But this person knows that they need to work on themselves and they're gonna try to come back being, see him right here, they're gonna try to come back being who they should be for you, right? Because they learned a lesson, right? Playfulness. And right here, we're going to leave it at playfulness. They're going to come back wanting to be in a playful energy. And Spirit is saying it's safe for you to love. They get the message with 39:30 on the clock. They get the message. They feel like they learned a lesson. I'm hearing them say they want you. They need you. they desire you to just have patience with them. They never experienced you before, and you scared the shit out of them. You scared the shit out of them. This is why they resisted you, right? And here it is, feminine energy and masculine energy. We got the sick dick and the sick honeypot, right? And then we got the fake enemies. They love wasn't never real, but Spirit said that, right? Um, the people, your divine counterpart was resisting love and in self-doubt, had a lot of insecurity. You know, you scared the shit out of them. You made them insecure, right? In some type of way, right? They felt not good enough for you, but you seen within the the depths of them, right? You seen the dark and the light within them, right? Just like you are dark and light. You seen the dark and the light within them, right? You seen that they could be a dual balance. That you seen that if they just stepped into duality, it could be some shit. You seen the fucking potential in them. And, you know, you knew that that was your divine counterpart because, you know, did I read that? You knew that they were your divine counterpart. I had something that Spirit said they're going to tap their ass, but what, did I put it back? Mm-mm. I don't know. But, you knew, right? But they was running from it. So, yeah, playfulness. It's safe to love, Spirit is saying. They want your forgiveness. They want to be, you know, some of them want to take you to the park and push you on a swing, right? Childlike. Back in school, remember? Swings, right? Um, yeah, Spirit is saying it's safe to love. Your angels is all around you. Your angels, their angels. This bloodline is supposed to connect. It's supposed to come together. Um, they had some kind of um religion factors when it came to this relationship. Their bloodline practiced a different bloodline, a different ritual from your bloodline, and so that was a clash too. Spirit is saying, but the chemistry is there because it's your divine union. So let me leave it there because I find myself going on. I'm supposed to be ending. Um, Peace, prosperity, and abundance. I'm wishing um, long life and lasting love to you and your union whenever Spirit decides, guides you into union for this one accord um, romance in this lifetime. Ashe, Ashe. Love to the both of you whenever you come together and have your play. Ashe, Ashe. Somebody wants to roll around in the sheets with you. They miss rolling around in the sheets with you.